uh, self-massage of the pec major and pec minor. Pec minor runs like my three fingers would in the front of the shoulder. So you're going to take the tennis ball or lacrosse ball with both hands, small circular movements for 10 to 15 breath cycles. You can move the tennis ball a few times to find a different tender area. Here we have the self-massage for the suboccipitals or the upper neck. So Braden's showing you where the tennis ball should be placed. So then start position would look like this, knees bent up, finding a tender area at the base of the skull and letting the gravity plus the weight of your head push into the back of the tennis ball. He can do a nod movement to increase the pressure through the tennis ball, and he could also do a slight rotation looking left and right to increase the pressure through the tennis ball. Spending about 1 to 2 minutes here. Self-massage for the lats using a foam roll. The area that we're trying to massage, I'll show just with Braden's top arm, is from here all the way down to here. So he's showing the start position with the foam roll right up into the triceps or the lats. We can move it down just slightly there. So start position is here. Again, we're allowing gravity plus the weight of his body to push down into the foam roll. The movements that Braden can do is forward and back, and then up and down to again increase the pressure through the lats. This can be done for 1 to 2 minutes, 10 to 15 breath cycles. Self-massage for the lateral quad, this area here, using a foam roll. Start position is here with the left hip bent up. End position is here. You can roll your body up and down. You can find one area of tenderness and just hold it in that one spot for a few breath cycles. And you can also rotate your body side to side to create a little bit more self-massage. 10 to 15 breath cycles is the accumulated amount of time that you should spend self-massaging, and you can go all the way down to where the kneecap starts. Good. Self-massage using a foam roll of the outside glutes and the piriformis. So we're doing this on his right hip or the bottom hip. So starting, he can move his body up and down. Good. Or side to side. Good. And then transitioning so that now he's going to rotate his body to more looking upright. And this is going to get the self-massage more so to the back side of the glutes. For another 10 to 15 breath cycles, rolling his body up and down and side to side. Good. Here we have self-massage for the hamstring using the foam roll. So the start position is here. Braden could show how to self-massage both legs at the same time, where you're rolling up and down, you're using your arms to control the movement of your body. You could also just do one at a time, where you cross the leg over top, and you're going to put more pressure through that side. Braden could also turn his whole body to increase the pressure or the massage through one of the two hamstrings. And then he could face the other direction to get more of the inside hamstring grouping. Again, doing this for about 1 to 2 minutes. Self-massage for the calf, the outer shin and the inner shin using a tennis ball or a peanut setup. So to start, we're going for the calf. The start position is here. Braden can move up and down. He can also twist side to side to increase the massage to either or of the gastroc. 1 to 2 minutes for this calf. And then I'm going to get Braden to face towards the camera. Cross-legged position. The start, you can massage the inside of the shin, going up and down, finding a tender area and trying to break it up with the tennis ball. Doing this for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then Braden can also put the tennis ball on the other side of the shin and then push his leg down into it to increase that massage to the outer shin. Again, for about 1 to 2 minutes. Stretch for the outside shoulder. So grab the elbow. Start position is here. End position is when he pulls it across his body. You should feel the stretch on the outside of the shoulder, holding it for 10 to 15 breath cycles. And then we'll just get Brandon to face the other direction to show a different angle. Being aware of your posture points the entire time, so sitting up tall through your thoracic spine and keeping your chin somewhat tucked, holding that for 10 to 15 breath cycles. We have a static stretch for the pecs. The area that should be stretched is the front of the shoulder here, finding a doorway. This is the starting position with one leg forward. End position is when he leans forward. That's about it right there. Again, stretch should be felt here, 10 to 15 breath cycles. A different angle would be if Brandon were to face the other direction. You can see that we're trying to create a 90-degree angle here. You're keeping the shoulder blade somewhat pulled onto your rib cage and then leaning your body forward. Next, we have a static stretch for the hip adductors. So starting position is here. End position, he's going to spread his legs apart. The stretch should be felt on the inside of the groin, and you're holding this for 10 to 15 breath cycles. Lunge, hip flexor stretch. So start position is here. I'm going to get Braden to tuck his tailbone underneath. Good. End position is as he goes forward, finds the restriction and holds there. To increase that stretch, you can also raise his arm above to side bend and then bring that arm back down. Just be concerned about the position of your foot. I don't want the foot too far in or too far out. Try to keep it directly facing away from your body and holding this for 10 to 15 breath cycles. The stretch should be felt in the front of the hip. We have a static stretch for the gastroc or your calf, which is found right here. The starting position is this, making sure the toes are pointing forward and the heels are pointing backwards. He's going to drive his hips forward while trying to keep his knees straight so that you feel the stretch into the calf, holding it for 10 to 15 breath cycles.